Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. You know what day it is. It is Tuesday and it is time for...
Oh, Tag Tuesday, sorry.
He's enamored with the birds.
Yes.
We decided that Wanda and Sansa would do the tag with us. So, as you know, Tracy from Trials of a Long Hair Girl is recovering from rotator cuff surgery. So while she's recovering, Sandy from Let's Get Fit with Sandy, Kim from Girl on Her Phone, and myself are filling in with the tags. This week, it was Sandy's week to come up with the questions. So thank you, Sandy. And now we're going to answer Sandy's questions. So it is a Tuesday tag, this or that. Question 1, be painfully aware or blissfully ignorant?
I'm usually blissfully ignorant, so I'll stay that way.
Now see, I think you're much more aware than I am. Honestly, it's probably not a popular answer, but I prefer to be blissfully ignorant. I do not watch any news ever. If there's something I need to know, he generally tells me because he gets news alerts to his phone.
Yeah.
I don't even get that. I found that it kind of started a long time ago during 9/11 when I was riveted to the phone or to the TV for like, what, a week? And it did not do good for me. It really, really didn't. So I've really tried to cut back on that kind of stuff. And, you know, last year with COVID and everything else that was going on in the world, I do better if I am blissfully ignorant. Like I said, if there's something I need to know, I do know it. I am aware of what's going on. I just choose to deal with it in my own way. And it also helps me to keep a more open mind about things, especially with social media. I see stuff that people post and I am just like, oh my gosh, how can they even think that? I thought they were a better person. So for me, it's just kind of better to be blissfully ignorant.
Yeah.
Number 2, be logical or be creative.
I'm a logical kind of person, so and I'm not very creative.
And I'm a creative person, and I'm a little logical.
Yeah.
I think we balance each other out very well in that department. I am more of a, like for example with the chicken coop, I am more of a, it needs to be like Fort Knox. You know, that hardwire cloth needs to be buried 12 inches underneath, and he's like 10 inches will be fine. Like I tend to be a little illogical with logical stuff, if that makes sense. But I'm definitely the more creative of the two, and he's definitely more logical. So it's a good balance. Number 3, be a happy fool or a troubled genius. I pretty much think I'm a happy fool now. So.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'll go with happy fool. Number 4, have a 99% chance of winning $100,000 or a 50-50 chance of winning $10 million.
I'll go with a 99%.
I'll go with the 99%.
Yeah.
$100,000 is a lot of money to me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like a whole year's worth of money. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be like having a whole extra year of salary, and
Yeah.
to bank that for...
Be right back.
Oh my gosh. Hang on, please. Okay, chickens are back in the brooder. They're getting a little too big to just kind of snuggle.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're back in the brooder. Okay, number 5. Be decent in everything or talented in 3 things.
That's a hard one.
I kind of already feel like I'm a Jill of all trades and master of none. So I kind of feel I'm decent in everything. I mean, not perfect, far from perfect in anything, but I can get by with pretty much everything. So I think I would stick with that because there's always room for improvement.
I'll go with that.
Yeah, you're good at everything. he knows how to do stuff. I don't know how he knows how to do half the stuff that he does. But
what you don't know, YouTube it.
That's true. There's always a YouTube video for something.
Yeah.
Number 6, be deaf or blind. Deaf.
That's easy. Yeah, I mean, being able to see, not being able to see would be horrible.
Oh my gosh. I mean, not being able to hear would be horrible too, but like not being able to see. I mean, I know there's Braille and everything, but I couldn't imagine not being able to read. I couldn't imagine not being able to see this face every morning when I wake up. I couldn't imagine not to see my children's faces. And to me, seeing them is a little bit more important than hearing them, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, when they're little and the first time they say mommy or something, yeah, that would kind of be horrible. But if you're deaf and they know sign language as children, I guess the first time they sign mommy would kind of be the same. I don't know, but I just think it's definitely an easier world if you can see.
Yeah, I'd have to say that.
You can watch TV because there's closed captioning.
Yeah.
You know, if you're blind, you can listen to it, but you can't see it. And to me, seeing is definitely the most important of the senses.
Yeah.
Number 7, be lucky or be talented. We are not lucky people.
We got each other.
We're blessed people.
There you go.
We're not lucky by any means.
I'd rather be talented.
I'd rather be talented. Mm-hmm. Number 8, be the boss or the employee.
He's a boss, what the heck?
I've been both. I was an office manager for years, and while it had its perks, it also had its downsides. When you had to fire someone, when you had to reprimand someone, that wasn't fun, especially when you work in a smallish office and you're all friends. That was hard, so it was hard being the boss, but I think it's also hard being an employee because you're kind of at the mercy of everyone else.
Yeah.
Now I have the best of both worlds. I'm my own boss, and I have no employees. Just me.
There you go.
Oh gosh. I don't know. I guess be the employee. Go to work, come home, and leave all my stresses at work.
Good point.
Number 9. I like the way Sandy worded this one. Be an honest donkey's behind or a sweet liar. I don't really want to be a donkey's behind, but I want to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie to somebody. Although I admit I've lied to people to save their feelings before.
Yeah. Honesty's the best policy.
It is. It 100% is 99% of the time.
You can be honest and still be kind.
You can, but I don't like to hurt people's feelings.
Yeah.
Especially like somebody who may do something really nice for you, like try to be really nice and cook you a meal or something
and burn it.
and it's not very good at all, but you maybe don't want to tell them it's not very good.
I've never done that.
But I honestly think, like Doug said, that honesty is the best policy. Number 10, have a life of constant up and downs or a monotonous life.
Up and downs. That's what my life is anyway, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I think if you have a life of ups and downs, you learn to appreciate the ups when they happen a little bit more. And I try to learn from the downs. I really do. And I really try to instill that in my children. You know, a couple weeks ago when Andrew was in quarantine, he was a hot mess.
Yeah.
I was really worried about his mental health while he was in quarantine. The first 4 days, I mean, I sent him like every little cute meme I could think of and every little just positive thing about, you know, like this is a great learning experience and you know, you can do this. And so I think, I don't know, I just think that you can learn from those downs and I think they make us better people.
Hmm.
And that is it. Those were some thought-provoking questions,
Yeah.
Sandy.
Yeah, really.
I think I learned a little bit about myself. So thank you very much for coming up with these. And now I am going to be tagging Edie from Edie's Adventures. So Edie, you are up. I would love to see your answers to this tag if you would like to do it. And that is it. This Tag Tuesday is done and dusted. And next week it is Kim's turn to do the questions. We're not sure when Tracy will be back, but we are definitely all wishing her a very speedy recovery and hoping she is back soon because this ain't easy. Thank goodness there's 3 of us. I don't know how I understand now why she went to once a month because it's hard. I have a hard time every 3 weeks. I can't even imagine doing this every week. So Tracy, you are more appreciated than you know. So everyone, have a great Tuesday. And if you would like, I would love to see some of your answers down in the comments below. And that is it. Have a great one, and we will see you very soon.
Bye.